Hello, this is Mrs. Blessing Sonny Johnson OARHE. Okay, I'm going to tell a little story of how I started my business. As a young school leaver, I worked with Union Bank for 3 years. But I wasn't getting more because I've always been that resilient girl who wanted more for herself. So I worked with them from 2012 to 2015 as a teller, and I was employed as a contract staff. So we noticed that the people who they employed from Port Harcourt were less paid than the people they employed from Lagos. So on getting that, and with that smart brain, I wanted to do more. That salary was not okay. In fact, at that moment, I just did not want to be there anymore. So on they made the whole thing worse by moving me from being a teller to a marketer. I think that was where the Holy Spirit administered to me that instead of marketing for a firm, why don't I start a business for myself? I think that was the Holy Spirit that came in there. So I started doing a little business, but then it was not easy because when I discussed it with my spouse, it wasn't okay. He said I was still nursing our baby, our first child. I should give it time, but I just did not want to be that full housewife that depending on your husband for everything. That wasn't my thing. So what I did not have capital at the moment. There's this friend of mine that was selling clothes. So I went to her shop and collected clothes from her. I discussed with her. I said, like selling. After selling, I'll go back and give her money and save up the little profits made from it. So I was carrying those goods. When she comes back from Lagos, she will call me. I'll go pick up some clothes, carry my car trunk and move about, give to my friends and tell them that I'm selling clothes. So that was how gradually I started saving up. So at some point, it got to a point where I told my husband that, please, he should allow me. He just got back from Lagos and said, it was as if I disobeyed him, though it wasn't easy, but I was able to convince him and he agreed. I just begged him and said I was really sorry. So now I wasn't buying without money again. From the little money that I saved up, when I go to my friend's shop, I will tell her I want to buy goods worth 200,000. She gives me. After selling, I'll come back again. I was moving with trends, and little girls, all these young girls, they like to look good. I was also selling corporate wears for my friends that I left in the banking, sector. So it was very easy for me because then I already had friends who loved fashion. That was how gradually I started making money. At some point, I told my husband that please, he should just help me with his space. He was surprised. He said, you're not asking me money to go to the market. I said, no, I've saved up a little money. Just rent a shop for me and I'll put my goods in it. So that was it. Okay, the challenges I faced: one, poor communication. When I got that shop, I left those of my customers that started at home with me. Secondly, I wasn't taking customers' feedback seriously. As a business person, you have to take customers' feedback seriously. You should communicate from time to time, check up on your customers, know their preferences and what they want. Okay, yes, I've been able to, I now retrace my steps. I started calling back. I started sending them SMS. I started checking up on my customers. Sometimes, I go beyond that professional relationship. I call them, we discuss personal matters, and some of them that are having challenges, we discuss and we pray. So I've been able to overcome that. I will say I'm a very successful businesswoman because, in every business, your cash inflow tells you if you're doing very well. That's number one. Your cash inflow says a lot. And we all know what cash inflow is, your net income, after you are finished with all your expenses and what is left. So what is left? Is it able to take you back to the market and buy and purchase more than what you have purchased the previous time? And secondly, I've been able to create employment for myself and for others. Yes, because I have people who are working for me and I pay them salary. So I will say I am a successful businesswoman. Whatever you want to do in life, don't look at the obstacles, because definitely there will be obstacles. Navigate it and learn from your failures. Now, I'm going to encourage young girls out there. You want to start a business, you must not start with the capital. You must not have money to start. Like I said, drop shipping. I have a lot of people who calls me on the phone. Like when I sell turkey wares, when my clothes get to Nigeria and I've cleared it, I've paid the cargo fee and everything, I tell them, see, look at what I have. I send them videos. They start drop shipping. They sell and add a little on top of what I told them. It's not my business. Whatever you make there, mine is send me my money. So you can make money. You can sell without waiting to get that huge capital. And I'll also advise them to leave their comfort zone, because one, if you're in your comfort zone, you cannot grow. It's going to be like this: comfort, discomfort, and a greater comfort. So if you really want to make it in life, you have to be dogged and resilient.